Vox here, and Destiny's House of Wolves expansion released on Tuesday. Man, am I impressed. Bungie, you have outdone yourself this time. Being brutally honest, I did not give two craps about Destiny recently leading up to release. I got super addicted once I upgraded to the PS4 version and downloaded The Dark Below and started playing with friends, but eventually I just got burned out. I tried getting back into it for the couple days leading up to House of Wolves dropping, but I just couldn't care. Destiny did not compare to The Witcher 3. However, the new House of Wolves story quests blew me away. Aside from the lack of Peter Dinklage voiceover from your ghost throughout, too busy working on Game of Thrones and Pixels perhaps? The story missions for House of Wolves were by far some of the best story-based content that the game currently has. I was very concerned for the future of Destiny if future expansions were similar to The Dark Below, which I really didn't like that much. But Bungie showed that they know what they are doing. These story missions were engaging, eventful, and I actually felt like I understood what I was doing and why I was doing it, which can't be fully said for the main story missions. Petra is nowhere near as annoying as Eris Morn, and her and Varix actually make a good team, and I actually enjoy doing most of the bounties and side jobs for this new expansion, though it's a tad annoying that Petra's wanted bounties are on a weekly reset instead of daily, when it's so damn hard to get treasure keys or etheric lights to begin with. By playing through the main story and doing both the new strike and your first run of the Prison of Elders arena mode at level 28 and or 32, you're then given what's needed to purchase your first piece of House of Wolves armor, which, combined with ascending a piece of your own pre-owned exotic gear with an exotic shard, makes it very easy to jump straight to level 33, at which point you can start grinding the higher level Prison of Elders runs to get more etheric lights and level up everything else to hit level 34. This has been a problem for me, however. Despite seeing lots of screenshots of other players hitting level 34 early on Tuesday, I've yet to find a single etheric light or treasure key of my own. Well, up until last night after I wrote this video script in which I finally got a treasure key out of a level 28 Prison of Elders run that we just did for experience. We've also been struggling with the level 34 Prison of Elders, which guarantees you an etheric light each week. I heard people saying this new expansion made the game more casual, but I'm enjoying it thoroughly. Destiny has always been a casual-oriented game with a huge casual player base, and honestly I feel they needed to do something to cater to this audience, or else they'll just burn out the player base. They still need to add matchmaking options for certain activities, but this is a huge improvement. And the higher level Prison of Elders arena is still very difficult, very difficult, so the casual players will still have some work to do. Also, they really need to add in some checkpoints to Prison of Elders like they do for raids. The arena runs take a very long time, and people have things to do. Checkpoints are needed. The House of Wolves expansion takes you through many of the areas that players who haven't done raids or in-game content in Destiny haven't honestly seen, so hopefully by playing through the new expansion, players will get a taste of what else they can expect from the rest of the endgame should they choose to participate. The strike was one of my favorite strikes to date. It was challenging, engaging, action-packed, and it felt really good. Instead of the typical annoying defend your ghost while he does a 3-step process bit, you just follow the main boss through 3 waves and chase after him and just really take it to him, and it was awesome and challenging. There's a freaking indoor devil walker, and that's just, it gets crazy. The new weapons and armor feel pretty good as well. The new sidearm that you get for doing the story quest, called the Vestian Dynasty, is the perfect retro-esque pew-pew gun, and I love it. It's much better in PvE than it is in PvP, but it can still be quite nasty in PvP when you use it right. Speaking of which, the new Crucible PvP maps are really nice. So far, Destiny maps have been very hit or miss for me. I either hate them or I really like them. The couple of times that I've played Crucible on the new maps, I've liked them a lot. They feel well designed and they instantly felt natural. I knew where everything was right away. That doesn't happen with Destiny maps. While that doesn't change the weapon balance or make cheap tactics people do any less cheap, it still makes PvP a bit more enjoyable. And the new weapons and armor are just great, as I said, but one of the greater parts about this expansion is it just put a whole breath of new life into every piece of armor or weapon in this game as far as legendaries and exotics go. By ascending them using the etheric lights, etc., You no longer need raid gear to stay competitive or to stay on the top level to do well in events. You can use pretty much any piece of armor, get that light level up, and do whatever you want. So instead of everybody running the same raid gear, you're going to see people running every gear, whatever they think looks cool, which is what this game absolutely needed. It also happened that I finally got my Invective exotic bounty done this week as well, so happiness all around. Too bad my Thorn bounty is still forever off. I don't actually have any void weapons except for Swordbreaker, and I really don't want to be that guy running PvP Swordbreaker as a primary. Overall, House of Wolves is an incredible expansion to the Destiny world. I'm a bit worried about these stacking expansions given that I haven't seen any Blade of Crota invasions since House of Wolves came out, and removing those events will cause problems for new or behind players to figure out what to do for, say, Eris's bounties. But so far, I'm extremely impressed, and Destiny has certainly re-entered my regular schedule. What do you think about House of Wolves? Have you given it a try? Maybe you haven't played Destiny in a long time. This would be your chance to get back into it. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. Otherwise, my name's been Adam or Vox. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Check out our other channels and videos and things like that in the description below. And I will see you in a future video. There are a couple really cool features that I'm starting to appreciate in this game, including fast travel, of course, but also they have this thing where the horse, if you're riding on your horse, it automatically follows the road. Now, it doesn't follow the path towards your quest icon directly.